Well, we couldn't just, like, drop this halfway through. Oh, look. He's running really fast, and I can't run real fast. I'm gonna go over here.
That won't happen. Go get it, Commander. I'll see you all when you
Totally not getting
Hi,
old.
Ashley.
Did you guys read that article about killing gameplay?
No. What did it say?
I want to know how to kill this gameplay.
It was basically an article that was talking about how sometimes the game's most memorable moments are some of its least interactive, and it pointed out things like listening to music while driving around in Grand Theft Auto, or the opening of Introduction to Rapture in Bioshock, and how non-interactive, or at least minimally competitive moments are sometimes some of the better moments in a game.
But then I
this would
picked up the kid, and then I burned to death! What is... You can't come
I
up
offer
with
this as a
better
counterpoint to that, Chris.
dream?
No, I mean,
Well,
there's no
actually,
denying
this is
that's
pretty
poorly done,
memorable.
but
This is pretty memorable. When I think back
It's
to the game, I
memorable
do
in
think,
the sort of
oh,
like,
those
what the
stupid
fuck? This is really awkward.
oh man, I was shirtless. I call sexism on this.
scenes. I like
Is
how
this
you
like-
sleep on top of the blankets.
is waiting.
Is this like, if you had a romance, this would be where it would happen?
I don't think so.
Or are they just like, hey,
Oh,
Shepherd in
Look
lingerie?
at the camera there. When you stood up, the camera lingered there, so if somebody was beside you, it would have stayed on them. I wonder if that is, or if it was intended to be a scene where you wake up with your significant other.
Shepard, I should
Unfortunately, I didn't put in the 46 hours required to unlock 2 seconds of sexy time video, so I'd never got to have a romantic partner in Mass Effect.
With my knowledge of Cerberus algorithms and this body's updated protocols, I offer the best.
I think my favorite BioWare sex scene, since we're talking about it anyway, let's just dive right in. My favorite BioWare sex scenes are the ones in Dragon Age, because they're so silly. Because they didn't, like, bother making specific nude models like they did for Mass Effect. So, okay, we'll bring Edie. Oh, no. Okay, that was... Who do we want to bring? Let's bring James, because he has no fucking...
Yeah.
He has no stake in this at all. He's like, whatever. Get this shit out of here. So they didn't have the, like, they didn't make specific, models for it. So it was just like the default underwear model.
Very
it
sexy.
looks
Seeing
so
two people
bad.
try,
Really?
seeing two people try to try and fail to have sex through their clothes. The only way they could have been more sexy is if the two of you were in the back of a car.
Whoa,
Like a
holy shit,
hatchback.
did we never use Edie this whole game?
Wow.
Or did I just never upgrade her?
That's awesome.
You had to
Let's
take
see
her on,
what
I think, one
55
mission.
points do.
We never upgraded her, but you had to take her, I think, on that mission where you went to the Geth?
I guess.
No, we intentionally didn't bring her to that level because Seamus was like, she does a bunch of comp sci stuff.
Joker, what's our status?
We've got a foothold, but it's not much, Commander. A lot of fighters guarding the launch base.
Why do they have enough fighters to
I got us
stop
fired.
us?
I can do this. It might be a bumpy ride, though.
Do what you can.
In my playthrough, pretty much everyone died.
Shepard, I am ready.
Wait, what? Are you crazy? You can't go to Cerberus
God.
headquarters.
This really doesn't make any sense.
Switcher.
I will be fine, Jeff. Head to the
Like,
shuttle.
you mean aside from the fact that she's not actually
Fleet's coming
going
online.
there?
Regrouping. Now's as good a time as any.
Just get us in there safe.
Yeah, the game
Or the-
doesn't make it clear until this conversation that you actually have Alliance with you,
Sometimes
but you don't see them.
Hackett
This whole
says
thing,
so.
there's
Like,
no
Hackett
establishing
mentions
shot.
that he's... Yeah, there's no establishing shot of your fleet or anything. It's like, hey, a battle's happening, guy.
In the galaxy. Go do some damage.
It's like one of those really low budget
tell Edie to kick some ass.
B sci-fi movies where they just, you know, some people talking about stuff that you can't see. Fights happening in the next room. There you go. Finally, we have an establishing shot.
3 fighters is a fleet.
Yes,
So,
there's our fleet.
anyone want to fight the Starforge? Blow it up?
We can't blow it up because we need the MacGuffin. I mean, there are legitimate reasons we can't just nuke the thing.
I'm not. Did you not get the reference? This is the Starforge battle from KOTOR.
I gotcha.
I mean, they've been right next to a sun, bunch of fleets facing off, and you board the base, Starforge.
Well, that was a great moment, and everybody loved it, so therefore this is a great moment, and everyone will love it.
Right, I need to rebind. Let's move this.
Clearly,
to
you don't
5.
understand game design.
All right, let's see what Carnage does. Okay, that was a little underwhelming.
So I was trying very hard to be super optimistic, and I will continue to be, just because we are headed into the ending, and things are going to get pretty dark from here.
Yeah, if we just bitch about every little thing because it's incredibly stupid, that's all.
Oh
we'll
shit,
do
that's...
for the next
Oh
3 hours.
god! No, 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 no. I didn't see it there! It was undercover!
The giant invisible mech warrior.
Let me charge something, come on!
I mean, this area's a cute environmental combat puzzle. It's not the most offensive part of the game.
No.
Oh no, that's, that would be me
Okay.
dying.
Metagel, quick!
Well, at least, well, yeah, Metagel in the middle of the insta-kill.
Just start chugging Metagel.
Oh, come on! My binding didn't...
I do wish that there was... I hate to go back to this complaint, but the stores, where, like, some of the upgrades you get do things like upgrading your Metagel count. And I wish those things
Yeah,
were more
that's
visible.
What?
Yeah, one more Metagel is pretty significant compared to 5% more shotgun. I mean, when you can kill somebody in 3 shots, how much more damage is 5% more shotgun gonna really do? Like, how is that gonna improve your life? It can't.
And those small percentages are so weapon specific that, like, there's no
Yeah.
choice to it. Specifically because the game's also
Oh,
so
come
class
on!
driven. We need to hide and just use guns.
That's a terrible way to play this game!
So is dying over and over.
No, it's not. Besides, we get to highlight how badly the game developers designed this game when you get stupid insta-kill cutscenes that you can't avoid.
If we do skip over this, I don't want to just do a jump cut. I want to do, like, yakety sax while we fast forward every attempt we make.
That's what we normally do. Have you not seen our jump cuts? Our fast forward sequences before? Do you not watch our show?
There's a lot of the show, and I saw it when I made it.
Oh, this
Wow,
shotgun
this
does
game
get
gets
the
a
job
lot-
done.
This game gets a lot less interesting when you stay in cover.
Oh, I think I killed it. Alright!
Now just don't die.
Fucking Nemesis using... Oh, hey, I can climb that. Which means I should be able to charge it, but it's not letting me. Oh, oh, come on!
Oh, that's terrible.
Runs down. Son of a bitch. Did I have to go up there?
You have to blow up the
There's
thing
something
that
shooting
is-
me, and they're being very
them to stop.
inconsiderate.
For those of you that don't know, for the first couple of seasons of Spoiler Warning, Josh had a catchphrase. He used to say, "Stop shooting me!" And it was a fan favorite, and people used to drink when he said it, and they would cheer, and they would just like repeat it to each other and end sentences with it, and it was so happy. And he doesn't say it anymore.
Well, you know me, I have to troll the audience.
Can you open the hangar? No. However, I can access their fighter launch controls.
These fighters even look like the fighters from KOTOR.
Shepard, Cerberus is aware that the venting attempt failed.
Cerberus has carriers, fighters, bases.
I mean, I can see them having fighters on this base.
It
Why
is their
am I
main
not
base.
allowed to charge? This is me.
You can't go
pressing
into that
3
little room.
over and over.
You're not allowed to go into that room. That's where they spawn.
They're not
Metagel.
now.
You're allowed to go into that room. Huh.
So, your advice is just bad?
Well, no, there are places in this base where they just come through. It's like the Combine coming through their blue force field. You can't get into where they come from. And I thought it's their spawn area, and you can't just come in and kill them as they teleport in. And I thought that's what you were trying to charge into, but I was...
Evidently not. Oh, dear God.
The fighter should now launch the hangar door.
You know, as much as we complain about Cerberus, I will say this. This segment is way more fun to play and way more engaging with enemy variety than the stuff we do in London. London
Really?
is gray, monotony city. It is...
Okay,
it is
I'll
kill.
give you... Yes.
Get out of the fucking cover, you...
Launching fighter.
Here you get the turrets, you get guys with shields, you get those cyber ninjas, you get the giant mech warriors. There's a lot of enemy variety, and they throw at you different varieties pretty rapidly, and it's kind of fun.
I suggest we follow the fighter's path.
London does not have fun. London has, look, 2 brutes, now 4 brutes, now 6 brutes.
It doesn't help that the Reapers are generally not that interesting to fight. I mean, that's the one thing that's better about Cerberus, is they tend to have more interesting enemies.
I'll agree with that. Which is the shame, because thematically and plot-wise, Cerberus has all the stupidness. So when you are fighting them,
Yeah.
they're mechanically the most interesting, but then plot-wise, it's the most stupid. Like, why am I fighting
don't.
these people? Why am I here? This sucks. This is
Oh! Oh, hey.
To also be fair to, wow, I didn't know you could do that. I did not know you could do this.
Yeah, there's another section in Jack's, if you go to the school where Jack is with the kids, we didn't do it in our playthrough, but you get to drive a mech there too. It's kind of cool. It's a bit late. I don't think it'll let you take it to the next area.
Aww. One of their mechs came through there.
Yeah, why was that
What
mech
is
parked in
this?
this hallway? I hate when you can't
that
tell
a
the assault
minigun?
rifles from a machine gun. Assault
Oh, it's
rifle
a
from
grenade
shotgun.
launcher. Fuck that shit.
Edie, can you get past it? One moment.
We sure are infiltrating this base.
There may be a slight delay as
They
I-
probably don't even know we're here yet.
Let me know when you're through. I am through.
Completely unaware of our presence.
Well, I mean, it's Cerberus. Their base does typically catch fire.
That's right. This is just a normal day for them, is being attacked by either stuff they've built or created in the lab. Half the base is on fire and all their scientists are getting shot. So they don't even notice us in the confusion. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Elusive Man, I think some of the stuff shooting at us is stuff that we didn't build.
So, I still say that Cerberus is itself more of a symptom of the problem of we want to tell
Why
a
is
space
it-
epic and all we have is ground combat.
That's an interesting point, that they did this because they wanted you to fight Space Marines, and having you fight other humans was the easiest way to do that. They're going for the bro shooter market, so they need to put some bros for you to shoot.
Well, also, space simulators and RTSs don't exactly have big market.
Well, and if you get rid of the Cerberus, let's say you replace Kai Lang and the Elusive Man and all the plot points they're responsible for with, like, higher echelon Reaper agents that aren't indoctrinated but simply just, you know, husks that are smarter than your average husk. If you do that, basically you are going against the Flood from Halo. Just this giant annihilating force that's going to kill everything.
But that would keep the focus on the main. I mean, that's still broken in a lot of ways, but it feels like it would keep the focus on the bad guys instead of having this. This is a bit like Fable 2, where the secondary bad guy kind of upstages the primary bad guy. In Fable 2, you forgot all about Lucian, and all anybody wanted to do was kill Reaver.
This is kind of interesting. You're discussing being brought back from the dead.
A game and a half late, but yeah, it finally
Yeah.
has some emotional payoff.
Damn straight, Commander.
Am I who I really think I am? These are questions I should have asked when I woke up after dying. not
Exactly.
now.
It's what I was talking about like episodes ago. Why the hell wasn't Shepard asking this stuff then?
But like
Hey!
we were talking
It
about-
also mentioned that we're a sole survivor. Why are they bringing this all up now?
Guess he was right.
The Alliance wasn't listening.
Oh my god, it's all just like, oh yeah,
You're here to kick his ass now.
I was working for Cerberus, and yeah, it had to be done, or I was wrong for working with them.
They're requesting more funding. Granted. Get me our potential
But
recruit slot.
having Cerberus take over as the main villains would basically be like Star Wars introducing the Empire, and then slowly becoming more and more about taking down that dastardly Jabba the Hutt.
I need
Yep.
invested.
That's what this is like. And this is way too late in the story to be still dealing with Cerberus and have them driving so many of the plot points. Really, the Reapers are barely driving the plot. They're just there, attacking Earth in some vaguely defined way.
They're
Once in a
like
while-
the MacGuffin to give us the MacGuffin. They're like the reason we had
Yeah.
to go look for the MacGuffin to get the MacGuffin to chase after the Elusive Man.
Yes!
Recursion team, what's your status?
We cleared the hangar and are in.
But we will wrap this up with the Elusive Man here, sort of.
Negative. Keep the heat on.
No, the Elusive Man shows up at the very end.
Well, I was debating whether or not to get into that. We wrap this up with Kai Lang. That's who I was trying to say, not the Elusive Man. Kai Lang. We do wrap things up with him.
Wow,
Oh,
fighting
God.
these turrets looks really fun.
It's not. They tend to kill you most of the time if you do it the way I do it.
Yeah, but I was playing an engineer, so I was like, fireball, hide, fireball, hide. And then after this, we get the hallways of ninja ladies or whatever. Like the giant catwalk of death
Turrets.
leading up to,
Oh, don't tell me there are going to be a bunch of snipers I can't charge. Please tell me that's not what they put in.
there may be something like
I
that.
told you not to tell me!